Hey guys, my name is Zona Kamapege and welcome to this video. In this video, I want to talk to you guys about why it's important to start investing as a youth in South Africa and how you can start investing and what platforms you can use to start investing and the likes. So I want to start this video by saying this video is inspired by a book that I read. The book is called The Richest Man in Babylon. The Richest Man in Babylon. I read that book a few months ago, and after reading that book, my investing habits started to change a bit. I started to improve. I could see a great improvement in my investments habits. So I've been investing for quite a while. I've been investing for pretty much, let's say, almost 2 years now. But before I read the book, I used to invest money, but I would invest money and then later on take it, and then because I'm broke, I would just take that money and just use it in something else. And I didn't have, let me rather say, I didn't have discipline. I didn't have the discipline that an investor needs to have. So in this video, I want to try and explain how I invest my money and what I have learned from the book and what the book is about and what you can take from the book and apply it in your life so that you can improve and gain some financial freedom. So without wasting any further of your time, let's get to the video. First off, the first important thing why I think you need to start investing money in your 20s is because obviously you are not going to be able to work for money for the rest of your life, you know what I mean? So it's quite an advantage to start investing your money while you're still in your 20s, you know what I mean? So it builds some sort of confidence in you that you have your ish together. It builds some sort of confidence in you that you have your stuff together and you are on top of your things. It's just a good feeling that comes with investing money, you know. So the first thing that I learned from the book is that you need to save 10% of all your earnings, like every single money or any money where I get. You know the old trend, any money where I get, nah, enjoyment. Nah, you need to change that. You can't be going around following the trend saying, nah, any money where I get, nah, enjoyment. Nah, here's what you need to do with any money where I get. What you need to do is that 10% of everything that you get from anywhere, from anybody, you know, be it your work or you had some extra work or some whatever, any money that you get, you need to make sure that you save 10% of it and you put it away. You know what I mean? So if you are in a position already where you are able to save some money, that means if you have some savings already, you are already in a very good position as a young South African, because lots and lots of South African youth don't have any savings, any investments, or they're not even educated as to how to even start, where to even go, you know what I mean? So the first step that every person, be it whether you are young or old, you need to be able to save 10% of your money. If you can do more, that's even better, you know what I mean? So, but I definitely recommend, the book recommends 10%. I also feel like 10% is fair, is a good start. It's a good way to start. As you go, maybe you can increase. It's totally up to you, but you need to make sure that 10% of all your earnings, you're putting it away, right? So that's the first step of how you can become the richest man in Babylon, or you can become financially free. Let me rather say financially free, or you can relax and start to feel good and start to feel good about yourself and your finances and the way that you manage your finances, you know what I mean? So that's the first step. So step number 2 is very, very important, especially for us, the youth or the young ones, you know. Step number 2 is very important because step number 2 has to do with the way in which you spend your money, you know what I mean? So you need to make sure that you control your expenses, or you control your spending, the way in which you spend your money. You need to make sure that you have it under control. That's very important because, so I know some people would probably say, like, how am I supposed to control my expenses when I can barely survive off the money that I'm making right now? I can't even survive off the 100% that I'm making right now. And you expect me to save 10% and live off the 90%. I can't even live off the 100%. That is true, but there's always something that you can cut out. You know what I mean? I feel like there's always something in your expenses that you can cut out. You need to make sure that all your expenses don't exceed 90% of your income. You know what I mean? So you need to make sure that you cut everything that's unnecessary. If there is no way that you can cut what's unnecessary, what I would recommend is that you go for cheaper options of the things that you're already using right now. You know what I mean? Just go for the cheaper option. So that's step number 2. It's very, very important, especially in the type of environment that we are living in right now, where you have advertisements everywhere. Everybody's always trying to get you to buy something. Everybody's trying to sell something. There's a lot of pressures that are pulling us to buy something. We even end up buying stuff that we don't need with money that we don't have. We borrow to buy things, you know what I mean? It's crazy, you know, because there's a lot of influence from social media that you must have that, you must have that, you know what I mean? So it's very important that you, as a young person, especially in South Africa, you control your expenses and your spending, you know. So that's it for step number 2. Step number 3, which is also very important, the money that you save, the 10% that you save, that you put away, you again need to make sure that you put it to work. What do I mean by put it to work? You need to make sure that you use that money and use it in such a way that it's going to make more money for you. So you need to let your money work for you. The money that you save, you're supposed to make it work for you. I hope that makes sense. So you take that money and invest it somewhere. Say, for example, in the stock markets, crypto, in whatever field of investing that you feel comfortable with. You know what I mean? So I would definitely recommend investing in the stock markets. Because that is the easiest way, and it requires, you can invest from as little as like 10 rands or 100 rands, you know what I mean? So that is the easiest way to start investing money, and you will start to learn a lot about investing if you start in the stock market, because it allows you to start with a small amount of money. So if you're in South Africa, I'd definitely recommend Easy Equities to start investing in stocks. So Easy Equities also it's so broad that it also allows you to invest in property now. There's Easy Properties, also there's Easy Crypto now. So it's so broad that you can start learning about different investments, opportunities that you can put your money to work and start to see some returns, start to earn some dividends, some interest, some rental income. So it's very important that you do that as a South African youth with that money that you make. And with the money that you make off of the money that you have invested, you should also reinvest it so that it can compound, if you know what I mean. So in school, I think we all pretty much learned about compound interest in maths. I think even if you did math splits, there is some compound interest that you learn there. So it's very important that you want to make your money also compound. So compound simply means, in simple terms, compound means if you put money here and that money gains some interest and you put that interest back, now the next interest that you're going to gain is going to be from the money that you put in plus the interest that you've already gained. So you're not just getting interest on the principal amount that you invested, you're getting interest on the principal plus the interest, if you know what I mean. So that's what we mean when we say your money is compounding. So yeah, that's it about step number 3. Step number 4, which is also very, very important, is that as a youth in South Africa, you need to set yourself up in a way that you can create multiple streams of income. So you must be able to generate income from multiple streams. If you are employed, that is very good. It's a very good thing that you're employed already, but you need to start making ways of how you can earn money in other ways, not just your job. Start a YouTube channel. If you have a computer, start designing, to get Canva, learn a new skill, that you can make money from. It's very, very important that you create for yourself multiple streams of income that you can earn earn money from. You know what I mean? So those are just some examples that I gave. Canva, YouTube, there's so many other platforms out there that you can use to make money or to create a stream of income for yourself. Learn a skill. I mean, at the end of the day, you're still learning another skill that's very important. You can add to the skills that you already have. So yeah, those are the 4 things that I would recommend for all youth. And that is why I think everybody in their 20s should start investing. It's very important that we start investing, guys. I cannot stress this enough. And by that, thank you very much for watching. If you think this information was good for you and is beneficial for you, and if you would like to make, if you would like me to make more videos, make sure you like and subscribe and comment down below to let me know what kind of content should I make going further, because this was my first video and I'm just trying it out. I hope you guys loved this video. I hope you liked this video. Thank you very much for watching. Peace.